So, Aura, is it actually worth your money, especially with so many competitors like LifeLock and Identity Force? And is it worth your money compared to just blocking your credit and crossing your fingers? I guess that solution is free, sure, but I do have an Aura discount in the description if you're worried about price. The point is, after 6 months of testing Aura against the top services, I found 5 key features that are the most important to track. So let's break them down. Credit monitoring is one of the most critical tools for catching identity theft early, but not all services handle it equally. Aura stands out by offering 3-bureau credit monitoring, which covers Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian on every plan. That's a big deal when you consider that competitors like LifeLock only monitor 1 bureau on their lower tier plans. During my testing, Aura sent me a credit inquiry alert during a credit check, not minutes, hours, or days later, and long before I would have noticed on my own. This kind of early detection could be the difference between stopping fraud right away or dealing with it months too late and for months after that. Absolutely worth it. Here's why. Not all lenders report to all 3 bureaus, so if your protection plan only monitors 1 bureau, you could miss fraudulent activity entirely. Aura's full coverage ensures that you're not flying blind. With monthly credit scores and annual reports included on every plan, it just delivers better security at a better price, unlike LifeLock, which charges nearly double for similar protections. Dark web monitoring is designed to scan the hidden corners of the internet where stolen personal information is traded and sold. Nearly every identity theft protection service claims to offer this feature, but in practice, how well it worked definitely varied. In my experience testing Aura, it flagged several exposures tied to old accounts that I forgot I even had. And most importantly, it caught a password that I was still actively using. That discovery alone made me rethink how much of my digital life was still vulnerable. So how does it work? Well, these services search through breach data collections, hacker forums, and black market sites looking for matches with your information. When they do find something, they alert you so that you can take action, usually by changing passwords, closing accounts, or monitoring for fraud. The goal isn't necessarily to remove the data, because you can't do that, but to give you a clearer picture of your exposure so that you can respond quickly. So is it worth it? Sort of. The fact that it caught a still active password was a total wake-up call for me, and one that other platforms missed entirely. While no monitoring service can stop identity theft outright, Aura's dark web scans seem to offer better visibility, which just helps you respond faster and smarter. It's not an Aura selling point, let's just put it that way. Ever wonder why you're suddenly getting spam calls or emails? That's often the work of data brokers, people that quietly collect and sell your personal information. Creepy, I know. Aura includes a built-in tool that automatically sends removal requests to these data brokers. And during my first month, it flagged over 40 sites that had my info, a lot of which I had never even heard of. It's one of those behind-the-scenes features that quietly makes a really big difference. Removing yourself from these sites manually is tedious and super time-consuming. And the information often just pops back up somewhere else as it's re-scraped. Aura automates that whole process, constantly scanning and sending opt-out requests on your behalf. It's not perfect, but it is a huge time saver, and it helps keep your digital footprint just a little bit smaller. Most other services either charge extra for this, or they just tell you where your data is, leaving the cleanup to you. Worth it or not? Okay, this is absolutely worth it. This one feature alone felt like unlocking cheat mode for personal privacy. Manually removing your info from dozens of data broker sites can take days, and even then, it's a battle to keep it from coming back. Aura handles all that automatically right out of the gate, with zero effort required on your part. Let's talk about the digital security tools Aura bundles with every plan. Things like a VPN, antivirus software, a password manager, and anti-tracking features. On paper, this sounds great. It's supposed to offer extra protection by preventing threats before they even happen. But in practice, these tools are clunky, they're frustrating, and honestly, not a really strong reason to choose Aura. If you're expecting polished, reliable software like you'd get from a company that specializes in VPNs or antivirus, honestly, you're going to be disappointed. I've never really had any huge issues here, but multiple users on Reddit have echoed these same frustrations, reporting connection drops, confusing interfaces, and a general sense that these tools were tacked on rather than thoughtfully integrated. So if you're already using dedicated tools like 1Password, Bitdefender, or ExpressVPN, you're not going to find much here that improves your setup. So is it worth it? Not really. These features might seem like added value, but they're really more of a checkbox than a reason to subscribe. And I'm fine with that. If you're looking for serious identity theft protection, Aura's monitoring and support are really where the value lies, not the bundled security extras. If you want the convenience of an all-in-one solution and you don't mind a few compromises, they're fine. Honestly, these tools wouldn't be the reason you're signing up in the first place. Okay, now let's break down customer support and threat resolution because, let's face it, nobody wants to call customer service. And with any luck, you won't have to. But if you ever get a truly alarming alert, something that makes your stomach drop, you're going to want real help real fast. And this is where my experience with Aura really stood out. When I called about a suspicious alert, I was connected to a US-based agent in just a few seconds. No confusing menus, no bouncing between departments. The person I spoke with immediately understood the issue, walked me through a few specific next steps, and even explained to me what to watch for in the next couple of days. It felt like I was talking to somebody who actually deals with these situations all the time, and not just someone who's trained to sound helpful. And support like this is a big deal. Identity theft recovery can take weeks or even months if you're left to figure it out on your own. Having someone experienced walk you through each step saves a ton of time. It reduces stress, and honestly, it just gives you peace of mind. For me, that level of hands-on support is a huge reason to choose Aura over other options. After months of testing, I can confidently say that Aura provides the most comprehensive identity theft protection package that's on the market in 2025. Its combination of monitoring, proactive security tools, and excellent customer support create a service that truly delivers on its promises. While, of course, no service can guarantee that you'll never experience identity theft, Aura gives you the best chances of preventing it and the strongest support if it does happen. If you're ready to protect your identity, I've included a special link in the description below that's going to get you the best available discount on any Aura plan. And if you're already using Aura, if you decide to sign up, I'd love to hear about your experience in the comments. Your insight could help other people make their decision. Thank you so much for watching, and stay safe out there.